of people out there in North India as well. So I thought of giving you something which is very powerful and very hot, and that is all about monetizations. So we are doing this idea mastery for quite some time, and this particular week, the topic that we have taken is called as the language. Um, so every week we have a topic. So the topic that we have for today, this particular week, was learning new languages. So how do we plan it out? On Monday, we have an ideation, Tuesday, evaluation and realizations. Wednesday, that is yesterday, we did something on materialization, actualization. Okay, and that's the entire process. And Thursday, we do something which is the way we do it. It's called as monetizations. So the topic is already there on the screen, and you have ideated set of around 10 languages on day one. So I asked you, list 10 languages that you are interested in learning. So people have given a lot of things, okay, Japanese, Spanish, this, that, and all. On Tuesday, I asked you, give me 10 reasons how to evaluate and choose that one language that you want to make it as a priority. And people started giving their reasons, okay, maybe to learn more, to probably do more business, to connect with them, communicate. Yesterday, we changed the game a little bit. We said, outline the language learning schedule and resources for yourself. Like, how are you going to learn that thing? So people went into different dimensions and they gave, different ways of doing it. Like, how do you want to plan? How much time? And I think we have a pretty decent way of doing it. So then today, the game is to the next level. Okay. The topic that we have worked out. Please send the topic. Okay. Oh, it's my bad. I'll just give it to you. It's 1 second. Just a second. So the topic and the transcendence, everything I'm going to give it to you. So here we go. Yeah. So the topic is language of the dumb business or business of the dumb languages. Task is today 10 ways to create and sell a language learning material or course. Okay. So let's say if you need to create business out of learning that language, what would be the 10 different ways to do that? Okay. So let's do the monetization part today. And then I will tell you about my ways of doing it. Everything that you are learning has been done and dusted by me. And this is something that I'm doing from last around 15, 20 years. That's why Idea Mastery is the only way by which you can confront any kind of fear in your life. Gentlemen and ladies who are there, just to let you know, whenever you are in a scared situation or a scary situation or you are fearful, the fear is always about ignorance. Yes or no? Kya ho jayega? Kya pata? Anything. Every time whenever you are scared. How many of you guys are scared of recession? How many of you guys are scared of losing job? How many of you guys are scared of traveling? Kuch ho jayega, natural calamity, flood, this, that, disaster. Yes, we are all scared, right? But if you get an intimation before that, yeah. So many of you guys might not know that I have also worked on disaster management, remote sensing, and all those things. So I understand the power of saving lives with the right information as well. So today I give you this entire thing. The coach can give you the link. So in the link, this is the way you're going to be getting form. Yeah, this is the form. The same form has been given to you. So in this form, what you need to do, you need to put your topic today. Oh, sorry. This is a different one. So my bad. Okay, it's a different one. Okay. The coach has given the link. I think the link is already there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So once you fill up the link, you will be prompted with the 10 ideas. So once you do that, so this is what is in front of me is the ideas that you have shared yesterday. Okay. And a lot of people have shared some different ideas now. Okay. So I'll just go down of this. Okay. So this was yesterday. The 10 reasons. So some people have, different kind of ways to do that. They are like setting up time, learning languages and other things. Today we'll go to the monetization structures. Okay, and let's see how to do that. Go. First, you shared yours. It is okay if it is wrong or right. Don't worry. Just try it, adapt it. Doing so, writing is the doing of thinking. Okay, so I'm going to give you like 2 minutes quickly. And people who are in the YouTube, and if you are following this, if you are thinking, okay, this is absolutely new and you do not know how to do that, please go back to the previous sessions. You will understand that. So the topic today is how do you make out money from learning a new language? Okay, how to make money out of it. Actually, the question is not how to make a money. How do I serve? How do I take somebody's pain and problem? How do I give them the relief, or how do I boost them, or help them to touch their own destinations and desires and hopes, what they wanted much more faster and much more better way, and that's how we are going to get money. So I'm putting all these things not to the focus of money, but to the process of making someone happy so that he pays you in back in return. Okay, so just go. आपके को 10 तरीके लिख दो आप, whatever the things that you feel that you can make money out of it. So in the meantime, I will just share my ideas, what are things that I have done. Okay, and probably I'll also share you the other tools and techniques that you can do. Go. Yeah. Even if it is like 2 points or 3 points, chalega. Okay, how are you going to monetize this new language? Let's say you have learned a new language. How are you going to monetize from this new language? Yeah. Done. Okay, so that's we would like you guys to finish your ideas. All right. Okay, go ahead, press it. Submit that button. Yeah. Okay, how are you going to monetize it? You need to give monetization structures. All right. So go, press your button, press your submit buttons. Go. Quick, quick, quick. And okay, I'm still not getting much answers here. Okay. Are you guys really doing it? Because the result is in front of you. You can't skip this. So right now we don't have much results, and there is a purpose why I'm not disclosing the answers. Okay, there is a purpose to this. I want you to put your brains here. Don't wait for me. So in most of the places I have seen, people just wait for the answers ready-made. Why? Why do you want ready-made answers? Yeah, I can. If you want to know how to fish, then you have to work on hard. Go. Put it. Yeah. Now I think the answers are coming. It's okay. You don't have to finish it. Find out the ways how can you make money with learning a new language. Go. Okay. So there are some ideas. Acha, how many of you guys could not get an idea? Just give me a high five. आपको आइडिया ही मिला ही नहीं, समझ में ही नहीं आया कि पैसा कैसे बनाना है, एक भाषा सीख के कैसे पैसा बनाना है. Just give me a high five. Go. Who wants to say? Okay. I will press it. So if it is zero, then it is okay. So some people have shared something. Okay. This person has said, learn the language to speak and write. Practice till you are confident. नहीं, आप क्या लिख रहे हो? I said, how are you going to make money out of it? Practice till you are confident in the language. Okay, but that is a process. How are you going to monetize it? पैसा कैसे मिलेगा? How can you start teaching others offline to begin with? Okay, so teaching is one. So teaching me, you need to be involved into this. You can start taking classes once and you can have some experience. Okay. Why not we have a practice session as a subscription model? Are you guys able to see the idea now? Hello. It's a new language. Let's say it's a German language. Okay. Let's say every day, one person, one word, you come and share it as a sentence, and we will all reply on all these things. Can for that practice session, can we charge some 500, 200 rupees per month? Chalega? Are you guys able to see? Now you can monetize it. Yes or no? Okay. This practice session can be done on WhatsApp, Telegram, Zoom, Messenger, whatever it is. Fine. Figure it out. You guys can get together and do it. Now let's understand what this gentleman has written out there. Create a PDF of all Japanese reference materials and put a small price. Yes, of course. Fantastic. Very nice. Yeah, that's a very good way to do it. And this PDF might be a very powerful thing. Yeah. Next one, create a community of Japanese who wants to learn Hindi and Hindi knowing people who wants to learn Japanese. Fantastic. You can make a matrimony directory kind of that language matrimony directory kind of thing. Okay. It's a fantastic place, you know. The people, Indians staying in Japan community. Can you do that? You can do that, right? Okay. Can we create newsletters for them? Good. Newsletters of updating what is happening in Japanese stuff, the where we can get a job or find stuff, or if you're traveling to Japan, which all places you can see. Create a lot of amazing combination of it. How do I communicate? What is the minimal language that you need to work with? Fantastic, nice. Show them a movie preview with English explanations and stop every now and then for a price. Okay, I'm not sure, but yes, there are a lot of content creators are there in India who are in Japan, and they make a lot of money just by showing the content of different places. And somehow, people they ask them, okay, I need a content on, let's say, the technology. I need a content on the job opportunities. I need a content on travel opportunities, or probably any other things. Can I do some business out there in Japan? So I think this is another way of doing something which is very, very powerful. Create an app which gives the right pronunciation and correct statements. I would rather prefer this app called as Duolingo. Yeah, this is a very powerful app. My suggestion would be this. I mean, I have been personally using this. Even the free version is itself is too powerful, guys. This is English test. No, I'm looking at not the English test. I'm looking at just the Duolingo. I don't know if I can share this. Oh, I think this is a very powerful app. It works on Mac also, Apple, whatever, Android. It's a very powerful in terms of languages. It has got a load of language: Spanish, French, German, and many other things. Japanese, yeah. So when you click Japanese, you will find which language you want to learn. Personalized. It has got voice modulations. I'm not promoting this company, but this is really a good one. Another thing that you can do is you go to Tandem. Tandem is also good, where you can speak with different languages. There's a community out there. Very nicely been done, right? So get a simple exam or evaluation certificate for a price. Yeah, I think There are a lot of people out there in that. Create a podcast with a Japanese explanation in English for small fee. I think this gentleman is really a kind of a good businessman. I mean, he has already identified, or she has already identified the areas how to do that. Good one, nice. Okay, now your brain is working. How many of you guys, your brain is working now? Acha, to aise paisa milta hai. Just give me high five. You learned it today, acha. Arey Baba, don't look at multi-crore. Look at 1 rupee and then you can scale it up. How do you do that? Did you get my point? First, look at how do I create 1 rupee? What is that transformations that we can do with the product? And then you can create this amazing thing. Okay, now let's understand what is this gentleman talking. Okay, सबको लगता है a self language app, create a website with subscription model, release book and learn, speak 30 days. Okay, this is like typical subscription with group membership, videos in a YouTube, launch online course. I think I want you to guys go beyond the imaginations. So today, many of us, we have a problem in this. Are you guys able to see? Other time, whenever I ask people to fill it up, we get a lot of answers. But today, you see, when it comes to monetizations, people typically don't have that idea or lack the idea. I hardly find anyone in flow stage yet. Hardly find. But this is my challenge. You stay with me and do this dumb mastery for the 60 weeks next. Definitely, this part is going to be the biggest and the most easiest, effortless way of monetizations. Okay, selling language courses, yes, of course. Course is one part because I'm giving you that idea. So now let me do my own brainstorming. I had been working on languages for quite some time on different languages. When I say I'm working on different clients, I have a client. She's I think India is one of the very prestigious company. She's almost like 60 years, I guess, and she runs this company for not only language training, language translations. I had been able to increase her business to 18 times in this last 1 year. So she is also one of my premium clients where I'm doing the consulting with her. So language translation services is a very powerful and a very, very needed service right now because any company internationally, when they want to do global, they have no other ways other than communicating in the local language. Yes or no? Even your KFC and Pizza Hut and whatever it is, they have to come to India and start selling, Indian dishes in Indian names. Yes, right? And now the media and advertisement, they have these rules that every brand has to have a local name. Otherwise, the brand is not going to be permitted, at least in India. Yes or no? There is a local communications are there. How many of you guys got some idea of just, language translations? Like language translations, you need to change the voice also. Yes or no? There are dubbing artists. Are you guys able to see the dimensions of how the language can be monetized? Dubbing artist. Okay, you know Kannada. The other guy knows Marathi. Fine, good. There is another company which is coming from, let's say, Japan. Now they will not be able to sell their XYZ products unless and until they know communicating in their local colloquial languages. Yes or no? Getting me? It's a new way. पैसा मिलेगा नहीं मिलेगा. So language translation services. So here you can identify the target languages, build a strong business portfolio, online platform बना सकते हैं आप, network कर सकते हैं business के साथ में. There are lots of things that you can do also on that, right? Tutoring is one concept. I think many companies they hire people to learn the different languages. Why? Well, I know some companies they are based out of India, but right now they have got clients from UK, Israel, I don't know, different Russian languages and all these things, China. Now this software company, they need a special team to communicate with them. Why? Because many times their clients are talking in a different language which they don't understand. They will not be able to support with the tech team. Did you get my point? You need a orator or a translator in between to do all these things. So we have got a different agency right now. These guys are the translator or mediators between two different companies. One company, there are many such companies, there are global companies, they have got branches in different parts of the world, and they need this particular company to translate the informations from one team to other team. Yes or no? So that it becomes the global Slack company. So that is one way. Content creation. Content creation, I don't have to explain you much. It is a nice way to do all these things. Just 1 second. Yeah. So I have a point where I was learning about Google AdSense. Anyone knows Google AdSense? Advertising on Google. Okay. So I'll tell you the way my mother searches on Google. My mother takes something, nearest temple for Sankranti. Did you get my point? Now she talks it in local language. And the Google need a kind of a different translation to find out and then give the answer back. Did you get my point? So you need those kind of techniques also to be learning about this. By the way, this is a very high demand specialized language training systems. So there is a platform called as Chegg. I don't know if I can show it to you. CHEGG. Okay. So Chegg is a different platform. I'm just trying to show it to you. So this is for educators. So here they give you instant 24/7 study support. It take control of your coursework. If you are studying somewhere else and you need the homework to be translated to different languages and all those things, they are giving you the step-by-step solutions and all those things. They are like experts. They can give you a lot of powerful stuff. How many guys are getting some very powerful information today? You're getting some informations which are like very what to say, structured. There is one more. This is a tutoring platform. They are making money out of this language. It's called as WYZANT. Let me just search for you guys. This is new, if I'm not forgotten. Okay, WYZANT. So this is a tutoring platform. Okay, so if you are a tutor or any other things, and you can do it in multiple languages, multiple places, this is where you can also make a lot of money. So those people who are really like dying hard, they don't have any money, please go to such kind of websites where you can register yourself for a very small fee. And yes, you will find a lot of people. So now they have got 65,000 expert tutors in 300 subjects coming up. How many of you guys found this is a very powerful way? This can help. In India, there is a company which is called as Urban Pro. You can also start working on them. I know the owners, Vikram and Rajesh Kalra. They're very beautiful people out there. They're there in the industry from last decade. Very powerful company, and I think they are supporting more than thousands and thousands of people out there. Another thing that I would like to tell you is content creation. Translation is one, content creation, where you can do focus-based blog creations or vlog creations. You can provide valuable content on language learners, um, uh, increase visibility and partnership with your content. So many times you need some legal documents to be given from one company to another company, right? Yes or no? And you need that local languages to be done so that the legal content is now translated to that local languages and they get more transparency. It will create more understanding and communication clarities, and work executions will be much more efficient. Yes or no? Are you guys getting this? I'm sharing you what all things you can do only with learning. So then you can also do a different way. One second, hold on. I don't know if I can show you this. Consulting, language consulting is a different combination of things. This is where I mean, I did one event many years back. It's called as Rashtriya Kala Parishad something. Okay, so it is all about having around 24 different kind of people from coming from different languages, different art groups and culture and all these things. We needed to collect all in one different language, and then the same information has to be given in their different languages. And for that, we had to hire some language consultants so that we have the right dialect and right meaning going and getting into this. Are you getting it? So, for example, someone from Odisha coming and performing Odia dance and all these things, but they also needed this entire content of all the things that has happened on that event in their own respective communications. So for that, we hired language consultants as well. Software development, language software development, identifying different languages out there, ease of executions, gamification and engagement कर सकते हैं आप. What else? App. I think app. There are a lot of apps are there. You don't have to just teach languages, but you can do answer support systems. There is something that you can also look at. It is done for you system. So done for you system in an app is a very powerful thing. So for example, I needed a document, MOU to be designed, and we were signing up with a company who did not understand much about it. And this company was into textile, and they are from Bangladesh. So that entire thing, what we wrote in English, okay, we needed one legal expert, okay, who understands both the languages and get that thing signed off from this Bangladesh team. Okay, did you get my point? This is an entire thing. It's a done for you system. So the legal company hired this consultant and did this entire thing. Translation also, getting it signed, making them understand, and getting it executed as well. Event planning. So event planning is another thing where we have got cross-cultural festivals and all these things where you need such kind of very powerful language interpreters to help the participants, help the audience to learn all these things, right? A couple of more things I can tell you. Book publishing, translations, voice-over services, and many more. अभी तो मैंने पूरा time भी नहीं दिया है. So just imagine if you sit down, how many of you guys got some very powerful monetization ideas today, just with language? समझ में आया? पैसे कैसे बनता है? Yeah. So I'll open the system. Yeah, class over. So I'll open the system for you guys. You can type in your names and let me know how was your visualizations and what is your realizations about making money in a different way, which previously people did not thought of this. Go, type in your names quickly. Okay, I'll give you the powers to unmute, and we can have around 3 or 4 people talking about it. Go, share your thoughts, whichever language it is. I think we are open. And Thursday is a day where we call it as the Guru Var. So let your internal guru speak out loud for you. Go ahead. Go ahead, Sanjay ji.
गुड मॉर्निंग सर. सर आपका आइडिया तो काफ़ी अच्छा है. इस विषय में तो हम लोग को थोड़ी बहुत जानकारी थी भी कि भाषा एक कम्युनिकेशन से डील संभव है. 2 डीलर के बीच में जो अलग अलग कंट्री से बिलोंग करते हैं और उनके अगर बीच का मध्यस्थता करना है तो उसमें काम देगा. लेकिन ये भाषा इतनी जल्दी सीखा कैसे जाएगा, ये भी तो एक बहुत बड़ा चैलेंज है. दूसरा, इतनी सारी भाषाएं हैं. अब इसमें हमें चूज करना होगा किस भाषा के साथ जाएं. यहाँ पर एक लर्निंग एक विषय लगता है, थोड़ा सा समय लेने के लिए. बाकी आपकी आइडिया मास्टरी से हम लोग कहीं जल्दी आगे बढ़ जाएं, अलग बात है. तो थैंक यू फॉर योर सजेशन एंड आइडियाज.
ओके, सो ये जो क्वेश्चन था कि कौन सा सीखना है नहीं सीखना है, आई थिंक यू हैव टू गो टू day 2 of idea mastery, where we give realization and we give you those ideas out there कि out of 10 different languages किसको सीखना चाहिए, क्यों सीखना चाहिए. So if you are attending this entire session judiciously for the last 4 days, this question we have already answered on day 2. Yes or no? Okay, किसको सीखना चाहिए, क्यों सीखना चाहिए, everything has been done. Good. So who can go next? We need one more person. Go ahead.
Yeah, based on the sessions that we went through from Monday to Thursday, sir, we actually identified what language you are interested in. Then later we got to know the different tools, how we are going to do. We came up with action plan, and then now we are getting to know the different dimensions on how we can monetize this. So we would have had an idea about only 1 or 2 methods, but now we see that it's open actually. You can be a translator, then as a party organizer. Now I'm getting to a lot of things based on the individual interest. They can explore in those dimensions and become an entrepreneur in this.
I'll tell you the kind of business that I have made. Okay, I'm not talking about others. I'll tell you my business. We have a lot of people coming from Bihar, Jharkhand, and Bengal working for different urban areas. Yes or no? And similarly, I was working with some hoteliers and some chefs. So they have got nameplates and placards which are pasted and particular thing in their kitchen. Okay, like this is hot, do not touch this. Okay, kept for boiling. This is for meat. This is for poultry. Those name stickers are used in different languages based on the people who are there, so that they don't mix it up. Did you get my point? So it is written in English, also in the local language, which the people can understand. Just for that stickering, it is a huge amount of thing. Just imagine Radisson kind of companies who have got probably hundreds of hotels. Just if you need around 500 stickers per hotel. Did you understand the business? Hello? Are you understanding the breadth of the business? कितने stickers चाहिए होंगे? Not only that, every event, you see those placards, Okay, there is a, so whenever this Indian embassy guys, they go and meet somebody else, that language also you need, right? Who is this guy? Which country they are from? What they do? What is their designation? You need it in English also, and that language of both the countries. Yes or no? Okay, there are so many things. I'm not looking at what happens. I'm looking at what can be monetized. That placard can be monetized. That visiting card can be monetized. There are a lot of people who are going for international travel. Yes or no? All of them need a visiting card. There is a travel visiting card of that particular. So tomorrow you are going to, let's say, Zambia. I don't know what is a Zambian language, but probably I need a visiting card, which they will let me know how to do that. Today, because of AI tools, we have got a lot of other facilities. There is a tool where you can record in English, and the tool will give you voice in any of the languages that you want. And so if you are looking at an address, okay, how to go to this address, that thing will talk in a local language. You can make anyone else to listen to that, and that language can be again translated back to things. We already have such kind of devices. Just imagine where the world is going. Good one. No need to learn the language now. Good. Yeah. Who is the next person? Go ahead.
Yeah. Yesterday I was listening to one Silva Mind Control where he said like spaghetti is there and you want to push it through a hole, right? When you are pushing it and it gets stuck, you'll have a tough time. So what he was saying was like when you have a problem, it is wiser not to push it from the back. It is wiser to jump ahead and pull it from the front. So Dada is giving all the ideas. So where if you have a problem, if you're thinking about the fear, anxiety, worry, and everything else, you'll get stuck. So you got to jump and look at the way of resolving it. And this is a beautiful way where we can directly jump in and see how it can be monetized from the angle of the user, how you can do the service. I think now I'm getting a hang of it after being here for maybe 2 years, I guess, right? So
Yeah.
it's an easy way. The focus is on serving and how we can look at the getting money. Otherwise, we normally get stuck with our problem. We never look at the solution. Here we are going around, jumping, and looking at it in a different way. I think this is the key.
I mean, my mind is working in a flow stage right now, and I can tell you there is a huge amount of people who are coming and getting their medical things done in India. It's called as medical migration. What is that called? Medical tourism.
Medical
And
tourism, yeah.
it's an area which needs a maximum number of people, doing this language transfers. Yes or no? We've got people from Africa, Bangladesh, Bahrain, Pani kahan kahan se. Yeah, Sonalji, you are the next person, and we'll stop with Sonalji. Go ahead.
Good morning, Dada. Morning, everyone. Yeah, so it is like opening up a new dimension always, and just like my thoughts came, that we done the conventional education, the degree for let's say for 4 years, and then MBA, and then you search for a job. So that's the very conventional way of doing the thing. But yeah, this is a so practical related thing, and it relates to the actual means something like a vocational course and a quick and easy way to go to a ring. So that is what I see, and yeah, those opportunities are on rise these days because of internet and so many things. But yeah, so you are a rather a great connect between those opportunities and the individual. So if one opens his eyes, so it can surely take him way forward. Thank you.
थैंक यू सो मच. वो बोलते हैं ना, अब बच्चा आंख बंद करके रो रहा है, you cannot pacify that kid. You will not be able to shut up that kid because वो आंख बंद करके रो रहा है. आपको उसके सामने झुनझुना दिखाओ या चॉकलेट दिखाओ, जब तक उसको समझ में नहीं आएगा, आंख नहीं खोलेगा, देखेगा ही नहीं. And he's still gonna be crying. Even if the answer is in front of us, if we don't open up our eyes, we'll not be able to see. So with that, we'll end today's session. Just to give you a heads up, next week, the topic is called as stress management. Same thing. We'll find out different stuff on Monday. We're gonna realize and understand how it gonna work. And on Thursday, we will show you, not we will show you, we will all together find out how you can actually monetize. Just for this particular exercise, I have got one reply from one of our newsletter person. He is not impressed that he has already started a small company of decluttering. I did this decluttering thing way back in 2023. And this gentleman has started a company out of it. And he has also made his first 1 lakh rupees. And then he sent a message back to me and said, wow, this is great. Decluttering is, how do you take care of your things which you don't need? So, he started to sell off stuff. He stays in an apartment with more than around 500, 600 apartments. And this gentleman has created a kind of a community. He says, anything that you don't need, you are not using, you want to give it for rent or you want to throw it off, please contact me. And he is an IT guy. So he created a small portal for his community, which is more of a e-commerce kind of a site where either you want to rent it or sell it, you just upload it there. And that is only for that community. And he made around 1 lakh rupees in this last, I don't know what is the duration. I got his mail and message. It was just 3 lines. He thanked me. So I'm just sharing with you that it is not about learning and getting a new ideation, but it is like those guys in 2024, if you are not implementing and executing, you will not get a result. And always, remember my word. It's called RNR, result and reputation. पहले रिजल्ट आता है फिर रेपुटेशन आता है, पहले रेपुटेशन फिर बाद में रिजल्ट नहीं आता है. डिड यू गेट माय पॉइंट? जिस दिन आपके कस्टमर, आपके क्लाइंट, आपके प्रोस्पेक्ट, आपके फैमिली को आपसे रिजल्ट मिलेगा. व्हाट इज रिजल्ट? ओके, रिजल्ट इज अ रॉन्ग वर्ड. एक्सपेक्टेड प्रोग्रेसिव पॉजिटिव रिजल्ट इज द राइट वर्ड. डिड यू गेट माय पॉइंट? एक्सपेक्टेड प्रोग्रेसिव पॉजिटिव रिजल्ट, जो वो चाह रहा है अगर वो दोगे आप in a very niceful way, that it is getting a progressive, he's making his life progressive, only then you're going to get a reputation. Yes or no? If I help you to grow your business or whoever you are, just let's say 1% in 2024, your result is going to bring back the reputation to me. Yes or no? It will be to you also, but it's going to give it to me. So the moment you put your things, okay, my goal is to earn 1 crore this year, bullshit. Find out how many people you can do these things and how many people you can serve them, give them the transformation if you want, give them that kind of solution, relief, and help them to get closer to their dreams, aspiration, and hopes. I think that is what is all about looking for it. So Dhammastery is an area where you learn about executing it. The moment ek bhi idea agar ho gaya, so this gentleman got some 1 lakh rupees, but it has taken. So he's an IT guy. He knows how to do that. So it just executed it and it just left it and things happened automatically. What if you try executing this? How many companies you want to start? How many companies you want to take over? Let's do that. So I hope this session was powerful enough. Then go back and, on the YouTube back, share some comments out there. It will be a great privilege. And if you are getting my mails, let me know how do you feel about my mails. I'm trying my best to give you those beautiful things which typically we don't talk. My name is Dr. Amit, signing out for this week. We'll see you on next Monday.